Still haven't recovered from that.
just getting left a little.
Yeah, some nights I still cry in the closet. Like, is he okay? It's like, yeah, it's just Paul.
Just let him get through it.
Yeah, let him get through it. Yeah, Paul Petrino told him some terrible things.
Point being,
yeah, man,
it looked like he tried to give him that shot, like right then and there.
Yeah,
like, I want to see what you got. Can you handle this moment really quick? It's like, damn it, man, because you could use him. Like,
I think he's gonna be, but he's young.
He is young.
He's young.
1 year and yep.
He's an IMG kid. We talked to him in here. He's young. Redmond's not. Mm-hmm. Redmond's a Mackey guy.
Redmond's from
San Diego State.
San Diego State. Okay.
Yeah, Redmond's a Mackey guy. We haven't got to see Redmond yet. Redmond's here now, though. He's on campus. He's ready to go. But he wasn't here for spring ball. Him and Thor Griffin are two pieces that we haven't added into this team just yet. So it was
haven't added in psychologically.
Both. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, just toy wise. Mm-hmm. So it's like it's going to be interesting to see fall ball, the difference, because I mean we've added since spring ball, we've added 3.
What was the countdown on the commercial? 100 days was on the video, right? So that's probably 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah, it was like, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, Brady Brom tweeted something about it being 94 days. So we're like in the 93, 92 range.
Okay. 93.
You got to give me to 50. I can't count down from 100. There's a lot of stuff going to happen between now. I'm like, let's.
So you, give it a month and a half.
Yeah, give me to like mid-July, right before TBT, and then start giving me the countdown. And I'm like, oh, okay, man, there's only 40 some days.
Because of roster.
Well, no. Just because you'll make me. I'm trying in my older days. I'm trying to enjoy my summers and stuff.
I had to stop somebody
because I kind of wish my summers away a lot of times.
I did have to stop somebody from doing the summer wish away thing.
It's like, man, I want to get football. I want to get to all that stuff. But man, that stuff comes and goes so quick. Like football starts, you look up and you're 4 weeks into the season.
Yeah,
5 weeks into the season. You're in game 5. It's because it's only been a month. And you're like, oh my God, I'm already in game 5.
You're jockeying for position, and
and it's like, man, the seasons just fly by, and then you're like, oh, and then you get to spring, you enjoy Derby and stuff, and then it's like, okay, all right, I'm ready to wish my summer away, and then you get back, and it's boom, you're in week 5. You're like, oh my God, time is just flying.
CHS, they're posting the rest of the players today. Okay.
Yeah, we did get I was gonna go over. We're gonna do our going over who we didn't get to yesterday and hearing what Coach Kelsey says about those players.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Who was still left on the
well, we got Case and Pryor this morning.
Okay.
So we are
you want to cut to a commercial break and then
Yeah, we can read a couple of the ones that because I think yesterday, I may be wrong, but what we ended on, I don't think we've got to Chucky Hepburn yet. I don't think we got to Colby Rogers yet. There's a few other people.
Oh, Steve, the videos of the guys, like they had some good individual videos that were, released with the players.
Oh yeah.
I was like, they were good reminders.
Yeah.
It's like your team just keeps getting deeper and deeper when you say, okay, I really see what they're bringing to the table. I really see what he was recruiting, when he goes for it. Okay. We'll recap the ones that didn't happen during the show.
Sure.
And then we'll hit Case and Pryor.
Yeah.
And we'll take a quick commercial break. 939 The Ville. Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Men, this is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And though I generally talk about medicine and effective treatments for erectile dysfunction and other men's sexual health issues, today I want to talk about love. Because love is the best reason to get treated for your ED. You see, ED can cause major relationship issues. In fact, men often push their partners away when ED becomes a problem. The condition can cause depression, arguments, breakups, and even contribute to divorce. But the good news is that if you're like most men suffering with ED, you can be successfully treated at Tri-State Men's Health and put a stop to the relationship stresses that ED can cause. I say this with all confidence because we have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases. Truly, it's likely you'll find you're performing like you haven't in years. So make an appointment and get the love back in your life. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the tri-state area to serve you.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Hey, Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. In life, there are moments when the stakes are high and the decisions you make can forever change the outcome of your financial future. Buying or selling your home, that's one of those major league moments. Imagine this. If we're facing a major surgery, you wouldn't pick a cut rate surgeon or someone offering a 1% discount, right? So why gamble with a cheaper option when it comes to selling your home? Go with a pro, someone who's recently named one of Louisville's 40 under 40, and call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team of agents at RE/MAX Empire understand the value of what's at play. They don't offer any gimmicks, and they definitely don't take shortcuts. They provide the full MVP treatment every step of the way. So when buying or selling your home, choose the team that goes the distance for you. At RE/MAX Empire, your goals paired with their strategy is a guaranteed recipe for success. I'm Steve Rummage, and I'm telling you, in real estate, don't settle for anything less than the best. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or check out his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner, RE/MAX Empire at Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Equal housing lender.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
LA, it's from another place. Crisp, clean, LA.
The sounds of spring can often be followed by the sounds of a broken air conditioner. With warmer weather ahead, don't wait for an emergency. So if you hear your AC unit making some unwanted noises, then call DFH Company today at 968-6222. Now when you buy a complete Trane system, receive 10-year parts and labor warranty and up to $1,000 rebate on a high-efficiency system. It's hard to stop a Trane, so call DFH 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
Kentuckiana, when you want the best, Huffman has it. Home of Huffman Value Pricing, where every vehicle is determined by demand and availability, not by how long we've owned it. All backed with our 3-year maintenance plan, 110% price protection guarantee, and our 7-day like it or exchange promise. Because when you buy with us, you are buying from a dealership that's family owned and operated since 1969. Online at neilhuffman.com. Some terms and restrictions may apply. See neilhuffman.com for details. Huffman has it.
Buy 4 washes, get 3 free on our top 3 wash books during Mike's Car Wash biggest sale of the year. Wash books make the perfect gift for dad. Buy 4 washes, get 3 free on our top 3 wash books at all Louisville area Mike's Car Wash locations. Open daily 7 to 9.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook: 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold crab, tap, can, or bottled beer, 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
Only thing is I don't really know all the events and everything, but
Will we be represented well?
I don't know. I don't know.
Who's the competition and who's the ringers?
Yeah.
I'm not sure we have a ringer. Last year, the ringer was me and Liebs, and we were the ringer only because we played in every event. Like, so it was truly a beggars can't be choosers thing. You know, the fabulous one, Phil Baker, was there for a while.
I was going to
well.
say, where does Phil Baker?
Okay, is Phil in it this year?
I think Phil's in it this
Okay.
year. I don't know if Big Blue Drew is. It'd be nice to have him and his daughter. They held it down on the basketball court. They did a good job there. But we had like a plucky squad of like 8.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Jeff Lightsey Jr.
I don't know if he's coming or not. I hope he is.
Wait a minute. Are you just assuming Jeff will be a ringer? Because I feel like you're Stanleying from The Office on this one.
No.
Like you're Stanley.
Because you know why I say no?
Okay.
Shame on you.
Okay.
A gentleman came up to us at BW3
Yeah.
and introduced himself
Yeah.
and talked about how he used to coach him.
Yes.
What lights he play?
Football.
Oh, nice.
So I was taking that interaction
Yeah.
and applying that to Jeff.
What'd he say?
He said he's tough. he was tough. He was feisty.
So shame on you. I did remember the conversation.
Did he speak glowingly of Jeff Lightsey?
I think Lightsey. No, I just felt like you were picking Lightsey.
No. I thought about that conversation.
Lightsey, my guy. Like, I think he could be good at stuff, but I feel like you just went straight to Lightsey. And the reason I said Stanley is because
that's the
he
one.
picked Stanley.
That's the one episode that I do know the end. It basically ends it out. So I think you made me watch that whole whole episode.
It was like
Stanley.
he starts dribbling.
Yeah, maybe.
But is Lightsey coming?
I don't know.
Okay,
I gotta
so
see.
We know we got Phil. Ethan Moore's playing.
Yeah, no, that's a big pickup. We
So
didn't have Ethan
we have
last
Phil,
year.
we have Ethan, we have me, we have Nick.
I'm gonna be hugely disappointed if Lacey is.
Last year's team consisted of
Throw him a pass, it just hits him in the face. Like, Jeff!
like we of all the games we played last year, we made it to the final of dodgeball, and I got hit in the foot and we lost.
Hey, we have Biscuit, right?
I think Biscuit's gonna play this year.
Biscuit is I share a passion with Biscuit because both of us, you can tell we were both athletes for sure back in the day, but we can both like still move.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
we're bigger guys, but it's like, no, we can move though. Like I'm not a stiff, you know.
Right.
Pops is playing.
Pops is playing.
Yeah, he's doing bocce and golf.
Pops better watch out for me. Look, after Pops was hating on me in softball, look, he gets out there, I'm gonna be like, man, Bob moves slow as hell. Everybody look at that old guy out there. Boo!
I'm on your team.
Yeah. Come on, Chucky butt. Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah, Bob brought that on himself.
No, but Bob's doing like bocce and golf. and
Bocce
stuff,
golf.
right?
I think he's doing one more. Like that. See, that was the thing. We lost points last year.
Well, you and him should definitely be in the putting contest since y'all are, basically the Phil Mickelsons of putting. So could win the whole PGA tournament.
I'm trying to get Jamie to come out and play, but
That would be awesome. Jamie would definitely be a ringer. He would immediately move to number one.
Does your confidence level tail off when Jamie's around?
Not really.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
watching Nick in softball, I think it boosts Nick a little bit because
Okay.
Jamie's still his little brother, but and Jamie's really good, but like I think Nick plays better.
Yeah,
when Jamie's
I was
there.
just wondering.
Yeah, because I got to chase after somebody.
Yeah,
you know, like
okay.
the sibling rivalry.
Or
comes
he
back
still
out,
sets the standard because Nick's still the older brother, so it's like it's still kind of. And Nick, when I was saying me and Biscuit, Nick's kind of the same way. Like Nick can still get out and move. Like you're like, oh, okay, he's like I've watched Nick chase down.
I saw you out there. Yeah.
Chase down softballs that are, you're like, oh, and then he gets them, or whatever. It's like,
And
chubby kid speed.
yeah.
You know what you can tell too? You can tell when somebody gets disappointed in themselves who should have made the play. You're like, okay,
yeah.
You can tell the difference between somebody.
It's like, oh well, and then I'm like, motherfucker.
Like me in softball, if I don't make the play, it's like, win some, you lose some. Like basketball or football, I'd be like,
Yeah, I should have had
man,
that.
you had it, but like, softball, I'm like, I'm not very good. I know that. It just never was my baseball. Never was my
Steve
sport.
has power though. He really does.
We have. I'm big. I can swing a bat, but like, it's just more of I'm not a good overall player.
We were taking BP, and him and Biscuit were hitting some moonshots. Like they legitimately were. Like I was really impressed.
I've never been a swinger.
Like I've always been a contact hitter. I've never been a power
Started
hitter.
for me in like 2020. Somebody says I worked for Lear. We won the tug of war.
Oh,
two out of the last 3 years.
Okay. All right. Here's the thing. Last year, the squad was basically Chrissy, Phil, me, Liebs. Thank God for Ken and his son. His son was the ringer in dodgeball. Like if we're gonna make a run in dodgeball this year, we're gonna have to. We're definitely losing out on him. He was making one-handed catches and everything. But anyway, we're exhausted because we played like 6 games in a row because there's nobody on the team. So we're like, all right, let's just get through the tug of war. How bad can it be? We show up and there is a guy that looks like the Mountain from Game of Thrones, but like the Mountain if you squished him. Like, he is
not quite the Mountain.
He looks like, for wrestling fans, he looks like Otis from
Diet Mountain.
Yeah, like from Alpha Academy. This dude looks like Otis, and we're like, well, we're screwed. And Chrissy was our anchor because she does powerlifting. I was exhausted. I was cramping up, and they pulled us across the line. Actually, no, I felt bad. We just dropped the rope, and we inadvertently almost hurt them because they had such like power.
The rope?
Well, like we were about to lose, and we're just like, all right, game over. Like we weren't doing it to be DBs, but then we realized, oh wow, like that could have been bad, like because they had a lot of force they were pulling. So if it was that team, They have a guy that's like built like a Volkswagen.
So one person is
No, I mean the rest of the guys were stout too, but that one dude, I mean, I don't think we could have won if we had a car on our team. They looked
just too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
So if that was the team, if that's Lear, the team that won, yeah, they're badass. If they beat that team, holy smokes.
who's a better anchor, Steve or Chrissy?
Probably Chrissy. Chrissy's a beast.
Yeah, Chrissy's a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a beast.
Yeah.
But it'll be nice to have Steve and Biscuit on there. Like, I mean, that'll we might be able to spring an upset or two.
Okay.
If we get a little bit more mass.
It's a lot of thigh.
It's a lot of thigh.
A lot of thigh right there, man.
Okay, so where are we at?
Yeah.
They say Corn Johnson was the last one we did yesterday.
Yes. So we can get to
Wait, are we sure we want to talk about basketball after that one guy at the end of the show?
I got a nasty little message, Steve.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, they were mad at us, man.
What
They were
happened?
mad
Guy
at us.
says, he says, thanks for reminding me how much I hate both of you. It's May. It's football season, and we don't give a FUQ about basketball.
Oh, well, he's an idiot then. Because son, you know you live in Louisville, Kentucky, right?
Yeah. Look, I let you go because I didn't want to bring down your spirits.
Yeah. Oh,
Before
yeah.
reading that.
Oh, no. Yeah. No, you live in Louisville, man. He must have forgot where he
He
lives.
said, I don't care if you block me.
Okay. Yeah. Just block him then.
He was having a day. He woke up and chose violence.
We decided at the end of it, you just were having a bad day. You were going to complain about whatever we were doing.
Yeah. No. Listen, I'm football first all day long. But if the basketball team's good, and that's why having Jeff Brom is so perfect here, because he understands it. The basketball team's good. I don't like it, but I mean, people sometimes will forget they were playing football. They're like, oh yeah, man, we got a football team. So it's basketball. This is the basketball capital. People, and that's the same people that want to be like, man, it's the basketball capital of the world. I don't care about basketball. No, that's why. Hang on real quick. Let me see. We beat them. We beat that team. He was on Humana.
Wow.
Okay.
So don't mess with Lear. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Don't mess with Lear.
Yeah.
Marcus, seriously, like we came around the corner and that guy was staring at us across the way, and I don't usually get intimidated like that. The match was over before it began.
I mean,
The man is so big. He's so big.
That's disappointing.
yeah, I mean, that kind of wish you'd left that part out. Two things really quick. Also, I want to throw this in here. Notre Dame, Louisville, 3:30, September 28th on Peacock. So excited about that.
That's 3:30. It's awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
It's in September. That means the weather's going to be
Oh,
nice.
it's going to be beautiful, man. Beautiful. Notre Dame, September 28th, 3:30. Oh,
These are great times.
God, it's going to be amazing. It kind of sucks that it's the Peacock only game, but that's also kind of like, it's one of those, it's one of those double-edged swords.
It's a compliment.
It's a compliment.
It's a compliment.
It's a compliment, and it sucks because, like, I did see somebody was like, all us WWE fans are going to be fine because everybody's got Peacock, but it's like they got to take a game that's not their biggest game,
but we can get
but
some
will
people.
sell.
Yeah.
So Florida State, Louisville were two of the ones that were up there. Florida State, they kept 7:30 night game late. Louisville, you do it early, 3:30, but it gets the Peacock game. But again, NFL is going to only Peacock games. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes and different NBC.
Mhm.
So it's a compliment, but it's also like, it's not like you're playing on Stadium or, where
Right.
before where it's like, oh God,
Yeah, the map.
yeah, it's like, no, this is legit. Like, no, this is a compliment to be playing on there.
Mhm.
But, so anyways, yeah,
I agree.
yeah. It's always basketball season. So speaking of that, do you want me to go ahead and you want to start on one now or
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get one in. Because what come out right after our show yesterday was Abubakar Traore.
Cater.
Cater. I like it.
Cater.
I was listening to Biscuit yesterday. He called him Booby. Can we do that? Can we call him Booby Traore? He's probably like, don't y'all ever call me that.
That's probably why he said Cater.
Yeah, he's like, my name's Cater. All right, well, you want to hear what Pat Kelsey had to say about Cater Traore?
Cater Traore.
Who is that, Nick?
Jay.
You want to take that first?
Yeah, let's take that.
All right, let's take the phone call first. Then
Jay, thanks for calling us on 93.9. Fire away, Jay.
Yes, young man. How you doing this bright morning, just Thursday morning? Really quickly, Steve, you and your guys there, don't be intimidated by a text or call. You all talk great subject matter, and you all can't tell them, but Jay is telling them. If you don't like what the fella's talking about, you can always change the dial, because I'll still be here. Have a great day, you guys.
Appreciate it, Jay. Thank you, Jay.
That's good energy.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
It's like, yeah, don't worry, don't listen to that.
Yeah, thank you, Jay.
Okay, Cater Traore.
Cater Traore. Pat Kelsey. We are getting one of the best rebounders in the country. Cater.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
If we repeat, he's given us the best shooter in the world.
Yes.
In Ray Smith.
Yes.
One of the best shooters in the world. Who else?
Elite scores, scoring. Yeah.
You're right. Oh, I'm sorry. The best shooter in the world in Ray Smith. The top lob threat in the country in James Scott. Who came next? Terrence Edwards Jr. Did we do that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we did him.
The best all-around player in the country.
Everybody has been
top 10 transfer portal. Yeah. Terrence Edwards Jr. And now we literally one of the best rebounders in the country.
Yeah, getting one of
the
best rebounders in the country. Cater is not so quietly one of the most productive players in college basketball. He's come up big in pressure situations, be it extensive, high-level international competition or leading his previous team to an improbable NCAA tournament run. Cater's versatility is what makes him so special. He's tough enough to guard a 5, but athletic enough to guard a point guard, and has a great feel for the game. Coach Pat Kelsey.
And he has a motor on him.
Oh,
he has a motor. Like you can just see he's always going 100 miles an hour.
Yes.
So, and when you say a great international feel, it's like a lot of the stuff we're seeing is just so international feel to it, even in your college game. Like college is a great mix between international.
And would you agree with me that France is the
hotbed right now?
It's the hotbed right now,
and hotbed.
That's where he's played, and that's where he's was over in France the last couple of weeks. I mean, working out, doing things. I mean, that's his wheelhouse, and I mean that's the spot right now. It's the flavor of the month. It's France. It's going to have two, maybe the first 2 picks in the draft this year are going to be from France, 1 and 2. And last year you had the number 1 pick
with Dame Sarr.
No, Alex Sarr, and then there's another kid.
His name's Dame something.
It might be. He's a French.
I thought that was funny.
He's another French kid. So it's like
the French.
Yeah, he's a French. One of the French.
Another one of those Frenchies.
Yeah. Let's see. Jeff Goodman just released his early top 25. He has Louisville at 25.
Hey.
It's what we thought, Steve. We thought we'd be knocking.
Like, yeah, you're going to start to
get. Where's UK?
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Marcus. My bad.
You did.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
It's too late now. Now we got to
look it up.
I thought you had the list right there. My bad. I thought you had the list right there. Sorry. My bad.
Once he said that, I was like,
yeah, we're curious. I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
Give me 1 sec. Sorry.
Well, text her. And no, blame the texter. Actually, no, blame Nikki.
No, blame Nick. The texter's just enjoying the show.
Just dropped the Jeff Goodman. Shot 25.
Well, and I saw another one,
here.
another field of 68 one had Louisville at 27,
Okay.
right outside of the top 25. So I think they're going to start to get a lot of, like, if Louisville starts the season 3-0, they're going to be in the top 25, I believe. And I think they will. I mean, we don't know the schedule yet. I'm sure they'll get 2 or 3 games before the Bahamas. Probably will be pretty winnable games, I would imagine. So, like, I would not be shocked at all if Louisville went to the Bahamas ranked or right there, right there outside, and you know, win a couple games in the Bahamas, come back and
yeah.
I think Louisville, they're waiting to catapult Louisville too.
Yeah, right.
So
Again,
like if Louisville won the Bahamas tournament, and I don't think they will. I'm not saying that. That's a tough tournament.
you're 9.
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
9. You're 9.
Like, do you remember the year when Michigan come in here and played Louisville and Michigan was like number 4 in the country?
Best year of my
They
life.
started out unranked.
That's the best time of my life.
I know, but they went and won the Bahamas tournament. They're like number 4.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I don't know if they were ever, but they were ranked low. They weren't on anybody's radar.
They shot up quick.
I mean,
There's no way he didn't have Jeff Goodman.
No, because like
25.
it's like I'm seeing like a link for the video of them discussing it, but I can't
Okay.
find the actual.
just go to Field of 68 and look at a different. There was another one that came out. I don't know.
Listen.
Maybe Rob Doster has it. Let's see.
Nikki went down a rabbit hole and
Bob's
started.
got to be the most mentally strong human being on planet Earth.
Okay. I got
His
it.
mental toughness through the roof.
I got it.
Nikki
Okay.
just started doing it.
But
looking
see,
at
this
what he
isn't
wanted-
right. This
what he
isn't right.
wanted to
This
see.
is the one that has Louisville at 27.
Okay, yeah, but because the one I'm looking at has Texas Tech at 25.
Yeah, and this one because they all did different ones. This one has Louisville at 27.
All right, UK is not ranked.
Okay,
IU is 13th.
no, Indiana should be good. I mean, they have all the pieces.
Yeah, they got every
Yeah,
player.
this is their year. This is the year where it's like, okay, if you're not good, then Woodson's getting fired immediately. 'Cause it's
Arkansas is 24.
Okay.
So Cal's 24.
like, what about Cal saying he's rolling with 9? He said, "Did you see that?"
No, that's
he
funny.
said I got 8. He said I need one more guy. He said, and then I'm gonna do traditional walk-ons for the rest of my guys. Wow. Okay, let's go. He was like, I'm good on these 9 guys. He's like, now I'm gonna get some older guys to walk on. Okay.
I feel you.
Yeah. No, I was like, I feel it, man.
I wouldn't want to do it, but yeah, if you got 9, you got dudes.
Yeah, let's get it.
You got DJ the other day.
Yeah. He's got John L. Davis. I mean, who's arguably
he was going to league, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the best players in college basketball. I mean, you got Jonas Adu from Tennessee, who was one of the best big men in the SEC last year. You know, you got Carter Knox, you got Billy Richmond, you got Boogie Fland.
Let's go.
I mean, it's like, I've got dudes. I'm like, look, I'm going to add another dude, and then
I'll be fine.
I'm fine. And he's like, I don't play more than 6'7" anyway. So,
He can convince a real player to walk on too.
well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You go get one more big name.
Yeah.
Like, watch him go get Coleman Hawkins or something. You know, the kid that come back, and you go get another big name, and then you say, okay, now I'm gonna go get a few guys we're gonna pay them, and they're gonna walk on. They're gonna be traditional walk-ons. We're gonna have 9 scholarship players, and we're gonna roll.
Yep. Add some adults for emergency.
Yeah. After the break, we will get Chucky Hepburn, Kobe Rogers, and Casey Pryor.
Go ahead and play us out.
He
Nick.
may not play us out.
He's
He's just one thing at a time. One thing at a time.
I found it.
rolling along 93.9 DeVille. Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
You can give it to your girl, or share with a squirrel. Buy by the case, or pour it in your face. It's our drink of tomorrow. Hey, new kind of taste. It's our drink of tomorrow.
Who? Bama's 1, Connecticut's 2.
From another place, crisp, clean, LA.
Hey, Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. In life, there are moments when the stakes are high and the decisions you make can forever change the outcome of your financial future. Buying or selling your home, that's one of those major league moments. Imagine this. If we're facing a major surgery, you wouldn't pick a cut-rate surgeon or someone offering a 1% discount, right? So why gamble with a cheaper option when it comes to selling your home? Go with a pro, someone who's recently named one of Louisville's 40 under 40, and call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team of agents at RE/MAX Empire understand the value of what's at play. They don't offer any gimmicks, and they definitely don't take shortcuts. They provide the full MVP treatment every step of the way. So when buying or selling your home, choose the team that goes the distance for you. At RE/MAX Empire, your goals paired with their strategy is a guaranteed recipe for success. I'm Steve Rummage, and I'm telling you, in real estate, don't settle for anything less than the best. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or check out his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner, RE/MAX Empire at Motto Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Equal housing lender.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Holiday World and Splash and Safari, our family loves you. But look, I'm trying to teach my kids there's nothing free in life. And then we get here and there's a lot that's free. Parking, sunscreen, soft drinks. We love water coasters like Mammoth, the new family coaster Good Gravy, and 500 drones lighting up the sky. But the whole ride home, all I hear is... Okay, I guess some things in life are free.
Get tickets today at holidayworld.com.
Men, this is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And you've heard me talk a lot about how treating low testosterone can improve your sleep, your workouts, your energy levels, and more. But today I want to talk to you about your sex drive, because low testosterone can have a significant impact on your desire for intimacy. It can even be a factor in erectile dysfunction. And if you're in a relationship or wanting to be in a relationship, a low sex drive could really be a problem. The good news is that if you're like most guys, treating your low testosterone could really change the way you feel about sex, giving you back the flame and desire that is so important when you love someone. So if you're feeling sluggish and tired, if you're not sleeping well, if your workouts aren't that great, and most of all, if your sex drive is more like a putt, make an appointment at Tri-State Men's Health and have your testosterone levels checked. Your initial visit is only $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the tri-state area to serve you.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Buy 4 washes, get 3 free on our top 3 wash books during Mike's Car Wash biggest sale of the year. Wash books make the perfect gift for dad. Buy 4 washes, get 3 free on our top 3 wash books at all Louisville area Mike's Car Wash locations. Open daily 7 to 9.
An official broadcast partner of the University of Louisville, WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville.
special level of.
Yeah.
Nobody told me to unmute it.
Oh,
They
sorry.
just missed the best.
Do you want me to go back to royalty-free music, and that way we don't have to worry about this?
No, I just got to get better at muting.
What are you drinking, by the way? That looks refreshing.
Really? It tastes like.
I mean, it kind of looks like piss too, but like
it probably tastes like piss.
It's clove tea.
Clove tea.
Yes.
What's the clove do?
Provides necessary minerals and
Texture
for your
says,
digestion.
full context, the guy was going to visit his daughter. I feel like this might have been a case where she was making him choose one or the other. That might be true too.
Yeah,
so if I feel like
trying to cause,
I feel like you're trying to cause issues, it's like, hey, I told you, I'm out of here.
You know I'm going to leave, right? I probably would have said, hey, before you walk away.
Yeah, that I agree with you. I am that guy.
I would have said that. Hey, I'm telling you right now,
I'm gone.
Before you walk away, I am I'm getting on that plane. If it's gone when you get back, it's gone.
Yeah.
You should know this.
Now I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I am very much, even in my marriage now, I am very much like, I'm telling you, I've decided I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
So it's the last time I'm asking, do you want to go? Like if we're going somewhere, or if I'm going, and she's like, oh no, I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. So you're about to hear that alarm go off when I open the front door. I'm leaving. So I don't want to get a text like, I can't believe you left. Like I'm gone.
No, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention her name or her nickname, but you've heard me discuss it before. She pulled one of those on her boyfriend. Of course, she's gossiping to me about it. Listen, pulled one of those little breakups and kickouts, right?
Yeah.
And then was like he didn't even try to fight. I was like, girl, like you brought up kicking him out, and he said, cool. and you mad because he's listen, and she's my friend. Like
yeah.
She grew up on the same street as my friend, for whatever. I was so happy that dude said cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you need your comeuppance, girl.
Yeah.
Like, because listen, the trigger was you're not gonna fight for me. I'm like, you brought up him, not like anybody who ever threatens where I'm gonna lay my head. Like, I don't care. Like, if we're in a situation, if you threaten, it's just say, if I'm for whatever reason I'm living in your abode, your name's on it. But if you threaten, you even mention, kicking me out,
you can't backtrack that one.
You'll never go back. I'll never trust you.
Yeah.
I don't care how mad you are. If you tell me to figure it out, I'm like, oh. But yeah, dude is not really one of those kind of dudes, but he was like, all right.
Bet.
And it caught her off guard, and she was crying, and I was like, girl, I don't know what to tell you on this one.
And you went all in on a pair of twos, like,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, where are we at, Steve?
Chucky Hepburn.
Pat
Kelsey on Chucky.
Did we close out Boubacar?
Yeah, I feel like it.
Cater,
I feel like, yeah,
okay.
yeah. We're excited about him. I think Cater, let me say this last thing about him really quick, just to put a bow on him. I think, okay, you talk to 10 Louisville fans, 8 of them are going to be like, yeah, he was my guy. I wanted, he is, I think people love that style of player and people are going to love him. Chucky is a winner who has started all 103 games in his college career. He brings a boatload of big game experience and has played in the postseason in each of his 3 college seasons. A true point guard that affects the game on both ends of the floor and is an extension of the head coach while on the court. In the coaching world, he's recognized as one of the best on-ball defenders in the country. Chucky's experience and knowledge will make him an invaluable piece of our program. Coach Pat Kelsey.
He's the most important player on the team.
Coach loves a postseason player, too. He's mentioned that 4 or 5 times already, these players. Hey, let them in the postseason. They made it to the postseason. They made an improbable run to the postseason. He played every minute in the postseason. Like, you can tell he was going for dudes. It's like that aren't coming in going, I want to make the tournament.
Right.
Well, this guy, man, he's never been in the tournament.
Yeah,
You know how we've done that before?
Expect to make,
Well, this guy's never been in the tournament, so he's going to be hungry to make the tournament. Pat Kelsey's like, no, I want dudes that's been in the tournament.
Yeah, the conversation is about seeding.
Yeah, their muscle memory is tournament.
Yeah, seeding, tournament. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I believe it's fair to say, when you say he started every game he's ever played in, that he's going to be a starter.
Yes.
Right. Yes. And here's what I love about this. When you say, look, Coach Kelsey strikes again. Best in the country on ball defense.
Yeah.
So listen, when you watch him,
he gets the rim too, man.
Here's the thing. What makes him a good defender is how nasty he is on offense. Right? He has a nasty handle on the ball.
I'm watching. I scroll down one and I can see the clips.
He has a nasty handle on the ball. The reason that makes you a defender is because it's kind of the remember I used to talk about what's my guy from Marshall?
Jared.
Yes, Jared
West.
Jared West.
That's terrible.
Right.
Like, who's that kid?
Listen,
used to play here.
Jared West, the way he would be in lockstep with a player, it was like, okay, that's different.
Yeah.
Chucky Hepburn kind of has that. You know, he has a good feel for what offensive move is coming, because it's like, hey, what would I do? And he's good at not doing the predictable move.
Yep.
So that's what makes him, like, he can embarrass somebody.
Oh yeah.
Like, I want people to know that Chucky Hepburn is going to give you a couple of lull you to sleep and then do something that makes somebody look stupid. That's why I use the word nasty. Like, ugh. Just like, okay, that's going to be Chucky Hepburn. And if you combine that with really, okay, put it this way. Corin Johnson is going to determine how hard Chucky Hepburn can play defense.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
If the minutes can go around, if there's some extra guard minutes that can be played, right. If there's some extra guard minutes being held down, it'll allow Chucky to really be a nasty defender.
Yeah, and he's athletic. I mean, with Chucky, he'll go down the middle of the lane and punch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want Duncan though.
I like it.
Yeah. No need for, I don't want him leaving the ground too much.
Okay.
Chucky's.
I can't figure you out, dude.
He's too important.
We want people to dunk. We don't want them to dunk.
I don't want. Listen, he's way too.
I don't
important.
even know if to cheer anymore when there's a dunk.
Did you see?
I look at you and I'm like,
he got undercut on the highlights, Steve. Go look at that highlight.
Oh, I saw it.
And
I
you
know
see him getting undercut.
I still,
you want the most important player on your team.
I celebrate a dunk and then I'm like, yeah, and I tap Marcus and he's like, I'm like, you should have laid it up.
Not
I'm like,
from
what?
him. Not from him. Listen, other players, look, go get undercut all you want. Chucky, I need you to stay on the ground. I need you to keep playing it.
Kobe Rogers. From College of Charleston. Kobe Rogers has been a winning player at every level. Every championship team has guys with a Kobe's character in its core. He's an incredibly efficient player who contributes to winning on both ends of the floor, a terrific defender with an offensive game that continues to develop. His athleticism jumps off the screen when you watch him. He's a great student and a fantastic human being. Don't care about that. But don't care about the last two.
Yeah. He's a fantastic student and an incredible human being.
Don't care about that.
Does that mean is that interpretation a depth piece?
A depth piece. I think he's redshirting this year's the plan.
Yep.
But he's a great piece to have for going into next season if he doesn't play this year. You know, he's a kid. He won a D3 national championship. Won the national championship at the D3 level. He's from Cincinnati, played high school ball in Cincinnati, went to College of Charleston, had a great career at College of Charleston. I mean, like I said, I can go back and show you the clip right now where he's playing Alabama, and they're like, Alabama's got no answer for Kobe Rogers right now. Like, he is like 8 straight points, you know.
He's feisty too.
Yeah.
He's real feisty.
Yeah, really, really nice. What was
that? He walked by and I was like, that's Bubakar.
No.
That's not that.
No. That's a football player. Ain't one of my basketball players. So anyways, I like Pryor. Pryor. I'm ready to see this one. Kaysen is one of the most skilled big men in the country. His ability to stretch defenses with his shooting and passing abilities makes him a nightmare matchup for the opposition. He plays with a passion and a swagger that galvanizes the team. A fierce competitor who rebounds at a high level, his on-court intensity is contagious. Coach Pat Kelsey.
Do you remember? Well, I don't know if it might have been on the night show. I was showing the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were upsetting. Who were they upsetting, Steve? South Florida was upsetting. Maybe it's UCF.
Okay.
UCF was really good, right? UCF was top something.
They might have been. I don't know.
God, we're terrible sometimes.
Memphis.
No.
Florida Atlantic, maybe?
Yeah. It was Florida Atlantic.
Okay.
He got a dunk, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got a dunk. And multiple people on the court were actually like, you could see their body like they were trying to dunk the ball for him, right? And when I saw that, it was kind of like, okay, that's a different reaction to a dunk because he was wide open by himself.
Yeah.
And his team looked like they wanted to feel that dunk so bad for him that I was like, okay, he looks really connected. It looks like, because it's like usually when you see a 6'10" guy get a breakaway by himself, you're not like, we're up 10, he's just punching it,
Yeah.
But they were really involved in
He
like,
can pass, too.
he can pass.
Man.
And this is why, of course, when you're throwing around starting lineups, you're like, okay, he makes everybody else more versatile by him being,
Yeah. He really embraces. Pryor gets the ball at the top of the key. He's going to take his man. Like, really embraces that. Like, he will take his man to the bucket. Like, that's crazy. Like, everybody wants to be like, oh, man, it's a big man. Oh, man, he can play 3 positions. You're like, no, he can't. No, he can't. He's long and lanky. Aaron Bradshaw cannot play the 3. Under no circumstances can Aaron Bradshaw play the 3. He cannot do it. He will get the ball stolen from him.
And you don't have Coach Kelsey trying to force him.
Yeah. It's like, yes. Look, I'm talking to my father-in-law right now. I feel I'm back in the conversation. I don't care what you think. That kid cannot play the 3 at any point. Okay? That's never going to happen. You're going to watch him all year. And I'm telling you right now, that's never going to happen. Pryor can. This kid can get the ball on the wing and can play.
He does have some wiggle to him.
I do not think he'll ever be in at the 3.
Right.
Like, but like he plays like a 3 out on the wing.
And it's hard for me to have this conversation, of course, all the time because every time you say numbers, it's just like,
whatever. Yeah, like numbers to me are blah. It's more of just the put in your mind, like, no, he can play like a wing man
and guard the wing.
Yeah, so when he gets the ball at the top of the key, expect him, because you know how sometimes when bigs, they get the ball out there and bigs start dribbling and we're all like, oh God, the whole crowd, you can hear the center crowd like, what are we doing? Who was the worst? Who's been the worst big man dribbler that we just
God, hated to see dribbling?
I mean, I didn't like when Malik Williams would take off doing his thing. because he would dribble so wide, and it was like now if he was going to stay out there and shoot, cool. But like when he started doing that, dribbling to the bucket, and it was like, oh God, like somebody's gonna pick him.
He looked like he was joking around almost. Like,
yeah, it's like somebody's gonna take the ball, man. Like
I hate seeing dribble.
Yeah, but like no, I mean Kaysen, he's gonna be a guy that's gonna legitimately, he's gonna dribble the basketball out there, and you're gonna have to get used to that. Oh, okay. Like you're gonna have to train your mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like Withers, that's a good one. When Withers started dribbling around, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, because he was trying to do guard moves.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's not gonna work.
Yes, he was another one. He was convinced he was a guard.
Trey White.
Thank God we never had to see Trey White in actual games like that were good.
He went crazy.
Yeah.
But I said bigs.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I think though, really, just you'll have to kind of train your mind to know my big's going to catch it out there, and he's probably going to make a move, and he can pass it off that move. I mean, he had one pass. He's 3 feet behind the 3-point line. He throws a one-handed no-looker to a guy cutting down the baseline, and it's like, oh, I mean, he zips it in there to the guy. It's like, no, Kaysen Pryor. If Louisville makes a deep run, I think you're going to look back at that surprise Kaysen Pryor commitment and go, yeah, no, that was why.
You know what else? You'll see his lookaways on the passes. So, he's trying to be almost stopped.
Honest dribbling was terrifying. You watch your mouth. He went behind his back against North Carolina.
That was Honest.
Honest was one that could actually do it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, actually, probably could help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Help you bring it up in the full court
I'm
press.
sorry, I cut you off there. What was you saying?
I was going to lookaways. Kaysen
Yeah.
Pryor. You can tell guys like to pass when they try to put some extra fancy on their passes. Like you didn't have to look away after you passed it, but you just want to add a little flair to it. So it's like, okay, you want people to know you're a good passer. You want people to know you're a willing passer.
Yeah.
So yeah. So is he the last one up to date?
Nope. Connie Roose.
Oh,
this will be the last one. Probably we'll get during this show. Because I think all that's left is Waterman and Anselm.
Okay,
I believe. So Connie Roose. Connie is an elite athlete with great size and strength. He comes from a highly regarded program in IMG that has been instrumental in his development on and off the court. Doing a little recruiting there, Coach. Like that. Connie's productivity in the Adidas 3 SSB circuit and at the high school level is undeniable. He brings a level of versatility that is highly coveted at this level. Coach Pat Kelsey. He kept it short with him because it's like,
you're fresh.
Let's see what he's got.
Yeah. Don't put
see what he's got
on him.
But I did like that. Like, let's make sure to put IMG in a national post. It's IMG, man.
IMG. Listen, he's young. You're gonna stick him with James Scott.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna stick him with James Scott. Get him to copy that motor, that maturity. That's how fast you're gonna grow.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it's crazy. Again, 3 years ago, you're over the moon over this kid. A couple years later, 1 year transfer rule, you're getting adults. It just drives down the value of guys coming out or the expectations, not the expectations of what you're gonna get out of Roose. But like I said, if he's mature, he can affect elites. We say elite size and athleticism. It's like, I feel you, young fella. Welcome to the Ville.
Well, he's going to be thrown right in, man. Because like I said, man, when you look at that front court of Cater Traore, Connie Roose, and then you're going to say Frank Anselm, James Scott, Kaysen Pryor. I mean, Javon Hadley, you're going to have to match up against him.
He's going to be a grown man. Like, he's going to.
I mean, Terrence Edwards 6'6".
Yeah, but he's not going to be in the Hadley area, I don't think.
No, they play different.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I'd probably keep him I'd keep Roose away from Hadley. Hey, you ready to land the plane?
Yeah.
Take our last commercial break. See you guys later. 939 The Ville. Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Hey, Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. In life, there are moments when the stakes are high and the decisions you make can forever change the outcome of your financial future. Buying or selling your home, that's one of those major league moments. Imagine this. If we're facing a major surgery, you wouldn't pick a cut rate surgeon or someone offering a 1% discount, right? So why gamble with the cheaper option when it comes to selling your home? Go with a pro, someone who's recently named one of Louisville's 40 under 40, and call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team of agents at RE/MAX Empire understand the value of what's at play. They don't offer any gimmicks.